Welcome, Talking fam, and welcome to another Talking Sports video. And in this video, we'll be going over the most electrifying players in the MLB Part 2. Today, we're going to go over the AL West. And the AL West is pretty interesting. We got some really good players in this division. You will see it here in just 1 second. Alright, so this is reacting off of Bleacher Reports. So there is to be a player in this that is not on the team right now. He got traded, and that is Matt Chapman, but to the Blue Jays. But I'm just going to go through flow here, and I'm just going to go over it, so I'm going to react to the AOS today. Alright, so without further ado, please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. Let's get into today's video. Number 1 today, we have the Astros. Kyle Tucker, left fielder for the Astros, of course. He's played in 273 games. So last year, he played in 140 games, 506 at-bats, 83 runs, 149 hits, 92 RBIs, and hit 30 home runs on 294 batting average. So let's see how you think he's done into the season pretty hyped up. And he is. In 25 games, 89 at-bats, 8 runs batted in, 22 hits, 15 runs batted in, and 4 homers on a 247 average so far. Like, a 10th through the season, that is great. He is on fire this year. He is the most electrifying player, I think, on the Astros. Next up, we have Shohei Ohtani for the Los Angeles Angels, a right-handed pitcher and a designated hitter. He is an amazing player. Last year, 23 games played, 46 earned runs, 156 strikeouts, 9-2 record, and a 3.18 ERA. Now, last year in batting, and 155 games, he was 537 at-bats, 103 runs, 138 hits, and 46 home runs with a 257 batting average. Now, what could go wrong with that? With 156 strikeouts and 46 home runs, that is an amazing player. And so far this year, in 4 games played, he's allowed 9 runs as a 2-2 record with 30 strikeouts and a 4.19 ERA. And batting with 24 games, 104 plate appearances, 17 runs, 23 hits, 4 home runs with a 237 batting average. Now that's just the better. He is an amazing player, and he's still the most electrifying player on the Angels. Next up, this is for the Athletics, but Matt Chapman's on the Blue Jays now. I'm just going to roll with the flow and see if he's electrifying so far this year. Okay? Alright. Matt Chapman, in 2021, he had played 151 games, 529 at-bats, 75 runs, 111 hits, 72 RBIs, 80 watts, and 27 home runs with a 210 average. Now, I'd say his batting average that year wasn't that good, but he was still electrifying. 27 home runs, 111 hits. You can't go wrong with that. So far this year on the Blue Jays, an 89 at-bats, 7 runs, 19 hits, 13 RBIs, 8 watts, and 4 home runs. He has a 213 average. Now, I think that's it's the same as last year, technically, really, if you go in retrospect. I think it's about that's the same. So, I'd go ahead and say, yeah, sure. I think he's electrifying as well. He's stayed the same, so. Next up, we have the Mariners, Robbie Ray, pitcher. So, last year he played in 32 games for the Blue Jays, 61 runs allowed, 248 strikeouts, 13-7 record, with a 2.84 ER. He also won the Cy Young Award, so that's pretty good right there. So far this year in 5 games has allowed 14 ER earned runs, 26 strikeouts, 2-2 record with a 4.15 ERA. I don't think he's done as good as last year. I think he has done drastically worse. And I think if you look at it, he's not electrifying this year. Next up, we have the Rangers' Marcus Semien. Marcus Semien last year played in 102 games, so every game last year he played in. 652 at-bats, 115 runs, 173 hits, 102 RBIs, 66 walks, 146 strikeouts, 45 home runs, and a 265 batting average. Amazing player last year. Great job. So far this year, 23 games played, 92 at-bats, 11 runs, 15 hits, 8 RBIs, 9 walks, and a 163 average. He's not as electrifying as last year. He hasn't hit a home run yet. So I have to say he's not as electrifying. So that is the AL West, most electrifying players entering 2022 via Bleacher Report. So I will post this video later, and I am pleased to report that my next video will be about the NFL Draft, going over the round 1 picks. I'll make one for every round: round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5, round 6, round 7, and we'll go over just all of the draft picks for each round. And I really appreciate it. They will be long videos, but they will have every pick, going over every pick's background and all that. So I'm pleased to go live with you with that. So, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into